Today I'll be giving my topic on why I am pro-gun control and why I think stricter gun laws should be put into place. And my name is Michael Moore, famous film director. Alright, okay. So to start off with, the number of deaths which are gun related in America are more than any other country on the planet. So at the moment, the number of deaths in the US is 16,259 deaths per year, and that, I think that's per year, and per 100,000, that is a percentage of 5.3. Now the number of deaths caused by guns is 11,078, which is a percentage of, per 100,000 is 3.6. Now, if you look at those statistics alone, you can see that if you take out gun-related deaths, that is an increase, that would leave only around 5,000 deaths, which are not gun-related whatsoever. So already there you can see that if you cut out guns, there's already less deaths. Now, America has over 270 million, America has over that actually, more than that, but there's over 270 million registered guns, which is 89 firearms per 100 people. And you have to kind of begin to ask yourself questions, why do you need that many guns? Especially among civilians. And I guess it all comes with the fact that America was founded on guns, but if you think about it, all countries had to use guns. All countries had to use guns to protect their country. So America isn't just the only one where this is where I believe this is a big issue. I guess just to start off with, current gun laws, all states have the rights to set their own gun standards and laws. So you find that there's less stricter laws in places like Indiana, Missouri, places like that, stricter laws in places like California. And the Second Amendment clearly states a well-regulated militia being the best security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. But it says, the first bit says a well-regulated militia. Now I believe that the only people that should be allowed guns should be people such as militia and police force, because they are there purely to uphold and protect us. Now, I guess to give examples of reasons why I don't believe guns are really that necessary for civilians is there's many instances. In Oklahoma, there was a university baseball player, Christopher Lane, 23 years old, was gunned down by 3 teenagers while he was just purely jogging, and the reason being was because these 3 teenagers were just bored. Why do they need guns? Why? See, now some people just don't have the mind or the maturity or have the respect that they should have for guns, so that's why stricter guns laws do need to be put into place. Also, another instance is in Chicago where a woman, single mother of 4, Shirley Chambers, lost all 4 of her children in an 18-year span due to gun-related violence. Could you imagine just being a mother, or being, if that was you in that position, being a mother of 4 and having all your children taken away by guns? I mean, how long does it need to keep on going? Also, we have an instance in Newtown, Connecticut, where there was a mass shooting at a primary school by a madman with, yet again, a gun. Now, I'm not saying guns are bad or they should be completely banned, but there needs to be stricter gun laws put into place. And if you take instance, like in other countries, Britain has really cracked down on their gun control, and they've seen a extreme drop in the in gun-related deaths and violences and injuries. And even in Australia, where we did have a similar span of mass shootings and killings like in America, President John Howard Prime Minister John Howard cracked down on gun control, and that was severely decreased. And now it's barely seen a gun-related attack or a death in Australia due to guns. So I believe America needs to take an example and look at places. It's not. It needs to be well regulated. And there was an incident in Santa Barbara where there was a mass shooting where, if it was in any other state, because he was in California and the gun laws were already strict, it could have been a lot worse. So there needs to be more done about gun regulation and gun control, more background checks, maybe bans in suburban areas. But that's my belief. I'm not going to argue against guns. They're not completely bad, but stricter gun laws need to be put in place and certain bans in areas. America needs to become a safer place for people, and I think they need to start realizing that, yes, having guns is a right, but how long is it going to take, or how many people is it going to take before people actually realize that maybe it's better to just have that right taken away than continue to allow unnecessary deaths and violence. That's my speech. I'm Michael Moore. Thank you.